Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, please take 10 seconds out of your day to make a big difference in this single mama's life, and go ahead and subscribe, hit the little like button, share this video, comment, do what you will, support my little algorithm. I'm doing a little bit of a different reading today. We're reading today from the Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. I am the Southern Strega, which is the Italian word for witch, and these are my Italian ancestors over here, but on this side are my Slavic ancestors. So I'm tapping into them today to bring you a little intuitive reading from the Gypsy fortune telling cards. If you guys want an explanation of how this deck works, it's 25 cards. You use the entire deck for the reading, and there's a very specific way to use these cards. I'm doing a tutorial for that on my other channel. The link will be in the description box below. I will also be reading the actual book definitions of the cards that you pull that match up on here. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. That will also be in that video on my other channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that one while you're over there as well. I'm going to do the intuitive portion. I read these cards differently. I'm an intuitive reader. I don't follow rules. I read the way that I'm called to read, and I'm called to read these in a very different way than is told to do so by the book. So that being said, let's get to your reading. All right. Aries. What do we need to know for Aries? All right, Aries, I get one more. All right, let's lay them out. And we lay out all of these, all right? And I will show you a picture of these when I get them all laid out so that you can look at them with me. Immediately coming up, the first thing I see here for you guys, you're coming up with an immediate match, and it's the stork. It's not called a stork in this book, but I call it a stork. It's kind of the same thing. On the top of your mind is something regarding your home right now and a commitment. There is something new coming into that arena. Storks are always about bringing new news, new things coming, new arrivals. I do feel like there is going to be something. I want to warn you about this. It's with this bird here that they say it's like it's an unexpected. It's almost like you're forced to put up with whatever this energy is. Someone's going to be asking you to make some type of an agreement with whatever this is to bring peace to something. There is something very loyal in your life that wants to commit to you, I feel like. I feel like this is more like a friendship vibe. You're also going to find out a lot with a meeting with somebody. There's some kind of exchange that takes place here where you guys get together and a lot of knowledge is gained from whatever this is. I feel like it does have to do with a male figure. Some of you are getting rid of mementos from the past, things that remind you of other people. You're doing some kind of a burning ritual, it almost feels like. A lot of you are wanting to get out and go places, but you're feeling like you're tied down to something. It's almost like Six of Swords energy where you're wanting to sail off to calmer waters about something. Your ancestors are also trying to bring some kind of a message to you about something that you need to cut off. I don't feel like you've received that message yet. I think it's something that you've been committed to for a very long time. I feel like it has to do with something with this house situation, something that you feel stuck in. You've been anchored to whatever that idea is. You've dropped anchor with whatever this is. They're trying to give you a message that it's time to cross some kind of a bridge. I also just got bridge over troubled water, whatever that is. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will carry you home. It's like, also got love can build a bridge. There's something that you can overcome in that family situation. I do see a lot of luck, all right, especially money-wise coming to you. A lot of you are entering into some kind of a contract that's going to be very fixed, so I want you to be very careful about that. It does look like a lucrative contract. You need to make sure that you're going over the paperwork in the correct way. Also, you're going to find luck, all right? You're going to come out of some kind of a period of being confused or feeling like you're lost or feeling like you can't see the forest for the trees here. I feel like once you step out of that, you're receiving some kind of good luck. I see a very confusing situation regarding a woman here. It's an overprotectiveness that you're going to want to kind of extend towards whatever this energy is. It feels like something's coming to an end, and that's very, very confusing. And I feel like somebody's going to be very overprotective of whatever this money energy is. Not money, woman energy is. Whatever this feminine energy is, something is getting very emotionally confusing here. Somebody's going to want to defend that before it dies. Somebody else in that situation, I feel like the masculine energy, whatever that was, acting very literally like a pig. And that's what's bringing an end to whatever the situation is. This does look like some kind of like conniving behavior on the part of somebody that you trust that is a female. And these are all just random channeled messages that I get by looking at these cards. I'm going to read you the other book ones later. This is somebody that you trusted. This is somebody that you thought you knew very well. Somebody that you thought was very just. Somebody that you thought brought balance to your life. Somebody, do you feel like you poured your heart into whatever this was? There is some kind of a sneaky behavior I feel like you're going to find out about. Whatever that clarity is that you're going to gain from that, learning about that sneaky behavior, I do feel like it's going to be something that you can move past. I feel like you're going to break bread. It's like you're going to break bread with somebody. You're going to get over that energy. You're going to feel like there's a way past that. I also feel like you're receiving some kind of communication about thievery. Like, be very careful of who you're trusting with your information and who you're, allowing in your house right now. I have to tell you that. I feel like this is more not somebody stealing physical possessions. It's more, I feel like it's stealing personal information. A lot of y'all might want to check your bank accounts, things like that. Make sure that you have all of your self-authenticating, two-factor authentication things in place. This looks more like email hacking, something like that. Stealing credit card numbers, social security numbers, things like that. I feel like someone's trying to get away with some money. Get away with stealing some money. Especially y'all that are business owners, be very careful about that. Employees stealing from you. You do have the raft coming together in this picture. This, I feel like, is you dealing with toxic things in your life. This is things that you've been lying to yourself about, things that you have felt like weren't that big of a deal. It's coming up like devil energy and something that we've ignored for a long time. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. You couldn't see how this was affecting you. I do feel like there's some peace coming to whatever that is. I feel like you're going to come out of that energy. I feel like you're going to see it for what it is and start dealing with those demons. Some of you have been feeling like you've been having just straight up bad luck lately. I feel like that's ending, all right? I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like this has been a period that's been enduring for a very long time, just feeling like you're cursed. Something is coming here in the near future that's going to wake you up out of that cycle and bring peace, and you're going to figure out a way to move forward with love, with whatever that is. I feel like a lot of you have just been very down, like not, feeling like you can get anything done, like the deck is stacked against you. Especially in a love situation. Be careful who you're literally breaking bread with. Be careful who you're, allowing into your home. I keep getting this energy of trickery about somebody that you trust. Is somebody, like, literally you sit down and eat with this person. A lot of you, there's something going on with your children that you need to be, know about here. It's like a wake-up call. Be very wary of that. Something that you had your heart set on, I feel like is coming to an end, but that is actually good fortune for you. I don't think you're going to see it that way. Whatever that was, it wasn't growing in the correct direction. It wasn't turning into something that it should turn into. It was like, I feel like Knight of Pentacles in reverse with this. It was like a long-standing hope, dream, whatever, or trying to fix the situation here. That's dying out, all right? Something's being taken away from you, and it's going to feel like a loss at first, but I want you to view it for what it is, actually good luck in your favor. A lot of you need to take a vacation. You need to get away somewhere and relax, especially with friends, all right? That's going to pull you out of some kind of depression. I keep feeling like there's a lot of, feeling sorry for yourself type energy with whatever this is that I'm picking up on. The way that you move past that is you stick by the people that are loyal to you. Stick by the people that are transparent with their, dealings with you, that don't, make you feel some kind of way, that don't make you feel shady. People that live in the light, in the true light is what I was seeing there. Your angels and guides are heavily protecting you right now, heavily. It's like you changed from this energy right here in the current situation in the middle of everything where you're feeling like you're just handed nothing but bad luck after bad luck after bad luck to literally like being a magnet, attracting good things. Your guides are bringing good things in for you. I feel like Wheel of Fortune coming in with this. There's also something that you need to study more or something that you need to teach yourself. It's like being a student energy again. Also be grateful to the people who are showing you how to live in the light, how people are showing you, a better way of being, a peaceful way of being. Some of you are going to be receiving some kind of an inheritance or money out of nowhere. A lot of you, if you've had money problems or contract issues where money is being held up, that's being brought to peace. Something is coming in communication-wise regarding that. It's going to be good news, I feel like, with whatever that is. You're going to be learning about that good news, and it's felt like an immovable situation that's going to start moving now. A lot of you are feeling like there's just a lack of resources in the home, and that feels very unfair. It's time for you to do something about that. It almost seems like you've been stewing in whatever this energy is, kind of pouting about it, like not really doing much to change it. A lot of you have been searching for a new home, and I feel like you're going to find that. A lot of you have been feeling like there's just a big injustice, like you haven't, found the partner that you want. You haven't found that commitment. Lobsters, if you've ever seen Friends, they mate, like Phoebe talks about, you're my lobster. They mate for life. They're together for life. You feel like you don't have that, and you feel like it's very unfair for some reason. I feel like you're going to be talking about that a lot. I also feel like a lot of you are tied to a situation in a relationship, all right, that you're partnered up with that is draining on you both financially and energetically. I feel like you know that this energy is untrustworthy, and I feel like you're right. I don't feel like that's going to change or fix, so I feel like you need to exit whatever that situation is. A lot of you are refusing to learn a lesson from your guides. I feel like they've showed it to you a few different ways. They've showed you how to, get past this. They've, exposed this with the sun. The sun and the book are touching each other here. That's information that's been brought to light, brought to your attention. It deals with somebody that's like a snake in the grass that's, got their ropes tied around you, and your angels are in reverse here. That's somebody, untrustworthy, and you've been tethered to this energy for a very long time. They've been shown their true face. Your guides have tried to push you away from this, and you keep trying to latch on to whatever it is. Ooh, the snake matched naturally. Yeah, that's a big message on that. They're not changing, all right? The scythe comes right after that. It's time to chop that snake in half. The problem is when you cut a snake in half, it keeps wiggling around. You need to just be persistent with whatever that energy is. I feel like it's hard to kill. It's hard to get rid of. It feels immovable. It feels like a situation that you're trapped in that you can't get out of. Good money dealings coming up. That'll bring a whole lot of luck. It requires you exiting something though, and like dropping your guard. I feel like it's going to require you to do some blind trust. That's going to feel really uncomfortable, but you need to go ahead and do this. I see there's like an energy of you wanting to cut this off immediately because you feel like it's going to be unstable, but I feel like it's not. It's good news. This is a good deal, and you need to take it. A lot of you need to get off the dating apps. There's nothing for you there. That's like a road that's not leading you where you want to go. I just need to also tell you that there are plenty of fish in the sea and that you will eventually catch one. I don't feel like you found the one that you're looking for yet. Some of you have a masculine figure coming in that's going to clear up some confusion regarding a home situation. It's almost like a reversal of fortune with whatever this is. it's kind of like a knight in shining armor energy. Somebody comes in and really, you know, right some wrongs. I feel like they come and clear something up, clear the air. All right. All right, so here's everything laid out, okay? And then what we're going to do now is once you lay all these cards out like this, you want to see the ones that match together. If there's any that are touching, you're not allowed to move the cards at all, okay? And you definitely don't move this bottom card unless there is a match. You always leave it in the position that it's in. So the first card that I saw matching up for you here was the bird, number 17. And that is facing north. And I'm going to read to you, the book has all of these, what these mean, like in what position they're in and an exact meaning for what they say. Just click on that link again in the description box and I will tell you, you know, what those mean in full. All right, Aries, so your matches were the snake in the north position, the sun in the north position, the stork in the north position. Everything's facing north for you, upright, facing away from you. And then for your final cards down here, we read all 4 of these messages for you. You guys have the black cat in the upright position. You have the fortress facing to the west. You have the moon facing upright, and then you have the man facing to the east. All right, Aries, so if you guys want to know what those actual cards mean, go ahead and click on the link in that description box below, and I will gladly give you the full book reading of all of those things. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it, Aries. Have a good one, and I will catch you next time. Bye.